I helped and trained Vili Ngata twice, 2008, 2009, in Inglewood, when he used to live with his uncle Vinny and their auntie Emma before they passed away. With his brother Snake, Solomon Ngata, older than Haloti Ngata. I told Vili he has to get out of LA and go and tattoo in Utah, because he's tattooing letter writings and gang signs. It's not going to work well. He can tattoo the homies, he can tattoo the families, but it's not enough to pay for his rent, to feed his children and his new wife. When Vili moved to Utah and he started tattooing Samoan tattoos, Samoan patterns, and Tongan kupesi, that's when he blew up. When he was in LA, he did not tattoo kupesi. I tattooed his older brother, Snake, Solomon Ngata. I trained Vili in my garage. I gave him a free tattoo machine. I gave him free supplies. I didn't charge him for training him. I was the only Tongan who has a tattoo license approved by the Los Angeles Health Department in the states of California and in the Bay Area and New York City. So when Vili comes to train with me, he doesn't have a tattoo license under the body art program of the health department. And so is all the Tongans in Australia and New Zealand. They were all in the garages. The only person that had a license to tattoo, to open an established tattoo studio or tattoo shop, was Carl, Kalia Tattoo. So all the Tongans have to go to Carl to train under Kalia Tattoo and learn everything about the body art program, bloodborne diseases, bloodborne pathogens. And then after they train with Carl, now they can go and take their license with the city. And the city have to ask them a question: where were you trained at a tattoo shop? An established, licensed tattoo shop? Yes, Kalia Tattoo. Now they have a license. So when they come to me and Carl, we help them to get the license, because we're the first one to get the license. I have been licensed since 2006 as a professional tattoo artist. We have different understanding. We have different mission. When I came from Tonga, I seen the Polynesian Cultural Center in Hawaii, 2005, 2006. I see that Samoan, they have tattoos. The Maoris, they have tattoos. The Tongans don't have tattoos. I come to LA. I go to Utah. Pacific Island Festival, Polynesian Festival, Hawaiian Festival. Tongans don't have tattoos. They perform Polynesian show, but they don't have tattoos. The Tahiti up in the San Jose, they have tattoos, and the Samoans have tattoos. And the Hawaiians, they're starting to have tattoos. Hawaiian tattoos. Cultural tattoos. But the Tongans don't have tattoos. The Fijians started slowly coming to the United States. But the Tongans don't really have tattoos. So is the Tongans in Australia and New Zealand. I go to the Poly Festival in Auckland, and the Tongan boys don't have tattoos. The Tongan guys, Samoans and Maoris, they have tattoos heavily. They have tattoos heavily in the Tahiti. I've also seen it in Australia. Now, I decided to bring this new Tongan identity to these Tongan people. Because when I came to America, I noticed there's Tongan people who have a first name Tongan, last name Tongan, but they know nothing about Tongan culture. They don't practice the Tongan culture. They don't go to the funeral. They don't go around the kāinga. They drift away. They grow up American. Mother is American, or grandfather is American. American, British or American, Scottish, American, European descendants. I noticed a lot of Tongans coming to America, United States. They don't know much about their Tongan culture or their heritage or their lineage or their genealogy, tohi hohoko, or their history, tuku whakaholo. They have a Tongan flag. They have a t-shirt that says Tonga. and they have the Sila Tonga, coat of arms. But that's the only Tonga that they have, they hold. Some of them have a Talvala, waist match. Some of them don't. But they want to feel Tonga, to be proud Tongan. Early 2000s, the only people drinking kava was the Matu or the farms. Those who came from Tonga, from the South Pacific or New Zealand. Now you have Tongans who grew up here, they're drinking kava, they're having a different kalapu, different gentlemen's club. I come and live in different communities, in Utah, in LA, in the Bay Area, all over the Bay Area. And I tattoo different Tongans who grew up in Tonga, Tongans who grew up here. They're fathers now. They're in their 40s, 50s, 60s now. Remember, I'm talking 20 years ago. Those who were 40 years old, they're 60 years old today. And I'm tattooing them. The fathers, the uncles, the aunties, the mother of Tongans. Many have passed away. I've been fortunate, lucky. I want to give them an identity, a permanent identity, and a story they will never forget as a Tongan. That was the mission of Kalia Tattoo when I brought it. That's the mission of Tongan Tattoo. Now the Tongans today, the new Tongan tattoo artists, they just want to come in and tattoo. They do tattoo the last names, Tongan people's last name, Kahatoa, but they don't fully understand the art. What I mean is we're going to use the Kalo pattern. The Kalo pattern, there's a strip in the middle of the Kalo pattern. And the Tongan tattoo artist in Utah, and there's a Guam guy out in Seattle. The Tongan tattoo artists around in America today, those who tattoo Tongan tattoo, their version of a Tongan tattoo, they tattoo this pattern from the Tongan art called Kalo. But they don't understand what Kalo means. Kalo is a Fijian word, it means God. And the Kalo pattern was designed by the women of Pelehake, right next to the airport of Tonga, that town.